Hello everyone, today I would like to share my creative practice and how it explores the empathetic relationship between memory, emotion, and time on both personal and collective space. My work consistently revolves around the subjectivity of time and the nature of virtual reality. In my view, the past is not a static figment of time, but rather something continually reconstructed through emotion and perception. In the animation for Project 5, I created a virtual world. A system capable of sensing emotional vibration. Within it, the elephant butterfly I designed can change the flow of time in response to human emotional fluctuations. This concept stems from my exploration for the philosophical question: if the past is not static, is real truly real? Within this narrative, I focused more on the act of watching itself. When we observe memory, emotion, and time become intertwined, and this constantly reconfiguring perception forms of dynamic reality. During the work's development, I revisited Yuko collection exhibition and drew inspiration from her creative approach. Her works often center on the audience actions, regeneration through the experience by living traces, following instructions or recording memories. Thus, I simulate employer this tracy living message, weaving the audience memories into the work in the exhibition. I transform imagery from the animation into printed images placed within a window installation I constructed. When the audience peeping through this window, they are observing both my work and their own recollections. At this moment, their perception becomes an integral part of the work. One may say my major project constitutes an experiment, and the exhibition validated my creative concept. Audience return visual memories of my previous animation, so when confronted anew with the illustrations created from these very images, a trace of memory emerge. At the same time, the present emotions intertwine with the recollections from past timelines, weaving together impressions from watching the animation from an overlapping period of time. Thus, they are not merely feeling the present images, but also feeling the past sensation. This process transforms my work beyond personal expression into a resonance field of emotion and memory, achieved through a mental exchange with the audience. The continuous delivering of different audience feelings and memories endorse my illustrations with fresh meaning. This embodies the state of audience engagement I aspire to achieve, awakening memories to evoke emotion, demonstrating that visual art forms transcend one-week narration to become a co-created experience. This concept of co-creation extends to our collective space group collaboration. Through collective creation, we want to create shared space events, include audience participation, because each of us has different emotions and concepts in our creations. Each members completed their print at their own pace, so we bring individual creations together into collective co-creation, likening our pieces to figments that compose an ever-shifting kaleidoscope. This is also the original of the name of this event. During the project development, given the nature of my work, I have chosen for the workshop group. Within this workshop group's planning, audience could participate in the creation process. The visual language will also be incorporated into the exhibition, becoming a part of this event and this process allowed me to rediscover the significance of living traces. Audience leaving behind not merely visual traces, but also their present emotions and memories. This space shaped by time, perception, and interaction is also the theme I have continually explored throughout my research. When we finally interacted the print, fabric, and the kaleidoscope tree with the audience, the entire exhibition became a complete work of art, renewing my personal emotion in the process. And my major project and the collective space event intersected perfectly here, achieving a real sense of on-site resonance. Reflecting on the entire creative process, I believe that whether in individual works or collective exhibitions, when audience encounter artwork, new emotions are evoked, and old memories are reshaped. In that moment, reality itself is refounded. It's not mere communication, but a form of sympathetic resonance. Just as we observe the world observes us through our emotions and memories. This is all I have to say. Thank you for watching.